Hello friends, I Dr. Sonendra Kumar Gupta, Professor and Head, Department of Basic Science in Oriental College of Technology. Now today we discuss about the Engineering Mathematics 1 syllabus, and today topic is Taylor theorem for two variable function. In the previous lecture we have discussed about the Taylor series for one variable theorem, and today we discuss about the Taylor series for two variable function. Now first of all discuss about the statement of the Taylor theorem for two function of variable. If f of x is a continuous function of two variable and it can be partially differentiated up to nth order, then the Taylor expansion of the function f of xy is f of xy equal to f of ab 1 upon factor 1 x minus 1 del upon del x y minus b del upon del y f of ab, then 1 upon factor 2 x minus a del upon del x plus y minus b del upon del y whole square f of ab, and the third term 1 upon factor 3 x minus a del upon del x plus y minus b del upon del y of whole cube f of ab. This formula, say equation number 1, if it is putting the value of the a of b is 0, then we can get the new equation f of xy equal to f of 0 0 1 upon factor 1 x del upon del x plus y upon del y f of 0 0 and so on. Now another form of this equation is, if we expand the whole square, then we can get 1 upon factor 2 x square f double dash x. It means that the 2 times partially differentiate with respect to x, then 2xy f of xy f of xy, it means that partially differentiate with respect to x and y, then plus y square f double y, that means a partially differentiate 2 times partially differentiate with respect to y. And we can say the another form of the Taylor series formula in the terms of the h and k, where h and k lie from the a to b. A plus h b plus k equal to f of ab 1 upon factor 1 h del upon del x plus k del upon del y f, and 1 upon factor 2 h del upon del x plus k del upon del y का whole square 1 upon factor 2 h del upon del x plus k del upon del y whole cube f of f, where x lie from the a to a plus h and y lie to b from b to b plus k. The value of h and k given in the question when we solve this type of the problem. Now we discuss the first question is, expand e to the power x sin y and power of x and y, where x equal to 0 y equal to 0 as for as the term of third degree. That means we can expand the Taylor theorem for two variable in the third degree polynomial, right? So first of all we given f of xy equal to e to the power x sin y, then successfully partially differentiate with respect to x and y up to the third degree polynomial. That means f of xy equal to e to the power x sin y, then putting x equal to 0 y equal to 0, then we can get the 0. Then again differentiate e to the power x with respect to x, that means e to the power x, then we putting x equal to 0 y equal to 0, then we get the 0. Similarly, f by xy, it means a partially differentiate with respect to y, that means e to the power x sin y we get e to the power x cos y, putting x equal to 0 y equal to 0, then we get the value 1. Then f double dash x, that means the differentiate of this term, then we get with respect to x, again we get e to the power x sin y and we get the 0. And f of xy, that means the e to the power x sin y differentiate with respect to y, then we can e to the power x cos y, putting x equal to 0 y equal to 0, then we get the 1. And f double y, it means that e to the power x cos y partially differentiate with respect to y, that means this is a minus sign, then we get the e to the power x sin y equal to of 0. Next f triple dash x, then we get the e to the power x sin y equal to 0, then f of x xy, it means the 2 times partial differentiate with respect to x and differentiate with respect to y, then we get the e to the power x cos y, then we get the 1. Then f of x y minus e to the power x sin y equal to 0, and the last term f triple y, that is a partially derivative up to 3 times differentiate with respect to y, then we get the e to the power x cos y, which gives the value of the minus 1. Now we know that the Taylor theorem at the point of 0 0 we have f of 0 0 1 upon a factor 1 of so much, then we can expand this terms, we get x f of x 0 0 y f by 0 0 and so on. then the 1 upon factor 3, the whole term is expand, then we can get x cube f double dash of so much. Then we putting all the values of here from the table, then we get f00 is 0, fx00 is 0, then fy00 is 1 upon x square, f double x of 0, xy is the value of the 1, fyy is the value of 0, then x cube and so on. Okay, now we simplify this term, then we can get e to the power x sin y equal to y plus xy, x square y upon of 2 minus y cube upon of 6 and plus, now this is your required answer. Now in this question we discuss about the expansion of the function at the point of origin. Now we are discuss about the second question. The second question is, find the first 6 term of the expansion of the function e to the power x log 1 plus y in the Taylor series at the point of 0, 0. Suppose we have the function f of xy equal to e to the power x sin y. Now again is the successful differentiate with respect to partially differentiate with respect to x and y in the tabulation form. Then we get of this much f of xy equal to e to the power x log 1 plus y, obviously putting the x equal to 0, y equal to 0, then we get the value is 0 because log 1 plus 0 is log 1 and log 1 is 0 and e to the power 0 is 1, then e to the power 0 is 1 into 0 is again is 0. Similarly, we can differentiate with respect to x, y, f double dash x, fxy, fyy, and putting the value of the 0, 0, then we get the this values. Again, we know that by the Taylor series at the point of 0, 0, and in this question we have need only 6 term. Okay, we need only 6 term. It means that we can expand the terms the first, second and third derivative, first second derivative, and we have the formula is fxy equal to f00 and so on. Now we can expand this term, and this is required term is this much, then we putting the values are, and we get x0 y1 1 upon factor 2 x square 0, then plus 2x y1 y square minus of 1. Then we can simplify it of this term, then we get e to the power x log 1 plus y equal to y plus xy minus of y square upon of 2. Now this is your required answer. Now discuss of one more question in the terms of the x minus a and y minus b, and expand x square y plus 3y minus 2 in powers of x minus 1 and y plus 2 using the Taylor series. Again we have the function is x square y plus 3y minus of 2, and we can differentiate with respect to x and y, then we can differentiate of like this much. Now this is your function and their derivative. The first term is the same because their derivative is not the term, and putting the x equal to and y equal to minus 2, then we get the minus of 10. Now we can differentiate with respect to x, then that means 2xy, then we get the value of minus 4. Then similarly, and we can differentiate with respect to y, then we get the 4, and similarly differentiate with respect to 2 times of x, then we get the this is the okay, this is a 1 and this is the minus of 2. Okay, then we get the minus 4 f xy is equal to x, that means the 1 into 2, that means the 2, and the f double y xy equal to 0, that means the 0. We know that Taylor series in the power of x minus a and y minus b, then we get the terms f of ab equal to x minus a del upon del x, y minus b del upon del y, f of ab and so much. Now putting the value of a is equal to the 1 and b equal to the minus 2, then we have the formula of this much, and we expand of this term in this way. Again the putting the value of the f of 1 minus 2, then we get minus 10 x minus 1 fx 1 minus 2, that is a minus 4, y plus 2 4 x minus 1 whole square, that means the f of f double dash x minus 2, that means a minus 4 and so on. Now we can simplify it of these terms, then we get x square y plus 3y minus 2 equal to minus 10 minus 4x minus 1, 4y plus 2 minus 2x minus 1 whole square plus 2x minus 1 y plus 2. Now we can expand the function x square y plus 3y minus 2 in terms of the x minus 1 and y plus 2. These are the three important problems in this topic, which is the topic is the Taylor series in the two variable function. Now you can solve for the practice question. Now we have given expand sin xy in power of x minus 1 and x minus pi by 2, sorry, y minus pi by 2. As far as the term of second degree, it means that here a equal to 1 and b equal to pi by 2. You can solve this question. If you have any doubt, you may ask any question in the lecture comment box. Thank you so much.